Hello and welcome to episode 7 of Minnows 2 Kings of Europe with me, KGM Gaming. We're back in San Marino with SS Cosmos. You can see here that we have actually been offered a new contract which we have accepted. We negotiated our wage down to £130 per week. We were initially being paid £500 a week, which if you look at the financial status of the club, you can see here that we've only got about £16,000 left. We actually started the season with around about 60,000. It's been a downward slope ever since then. Obviously the fact that we've totally obliterated the wage budget doesn't help whatsoever. If we have a look at the league table, not the league table, the playoffs, you can see here that we were actually drawn against Tre Fiore in the quarter-final. If we go back to the playoff place, the situation I spoke about last time where Faetano finished 12th in the league, got themselves into the playoff, hasn't happened, they can't win it, which is good. If we look at previous results against Tre Fiore, you can see that we are actually unbeaten against them, played twice, won twice, which obviously stands us in good stead. A couple of bits of news though, a couple of players who we are actually losing through transfers. We are losing Raimundo Cantone, who obviously only came in January. He's off to Giulianova in Italy. Not even a Serie D side, but obviously higher reputation than we are. One of the problems with having players on non-contract contracts is that anybody can just come in and pinch them at any time, which is what's happened. It's also happened with Victor Trilenko here, again another January signing. He's off to join Barletta, also in Italy. Again, not even a Serie D side. But yeah, we're losing the young Moldovan again. Of course, he was on a lot of money, which is going to help the wage budget. I'm still waiting to see what next season's wage budget is going to be. But again, it's another victim of the non-contract. I can't actually sign any players to part-time contracts as yet. He won't let me do it. But we're going to get into today's game against Tre Fiore away from home. We're going to stick with the same team, I think, that did well in the last game of the regular season. We're going to get straight into it. A couple of players lacking match sharpness. It's been a little while since the last game. But hopefully, as the team who actually won the league, I'm going to tell them if we win, we're going to go to the next stage. I'm also going to tell them that I have faith in them. But as the team who actually pretty much dominated the league, it'd be nice to actually come through the playoffs unscathed. You can see there, Tre Fiore unbeaten in the last 5 games, as are we. Played 5, won 4, drawn 1, so we're in slightly better form. Yeah, really hoping that we can do it. This obviously, if we want to win the league, we've got 3 games left, including this one. Get ourselves into the European places, get ourselves in Europe. It will help massively with the wage budget, also bringing any finances in, any television money that we would get from European qualification. Not going to lie, Europe, we're not going to get past the first round in Europe, not as such, not with the squad of players we've got, but it's all about a building process. I'm not expecting us to be competitive in Europe for at least 5, 6, 7 seasons. It's all about building the reputation of the San Marino League, building the reputation of Cosmos S.S. We're in it for the long haul, basically. I remember watching Jack's work the spaces at Gibraltar season save. It was a 25-26 season save. We have just gone behind though to Tre Fiore. They've started off the better team at Traverso there with the finish. I thought it was offside personally. It's a long ball forward by Fusco. I thought Traverso was offside. It looks like our centre half there, number 28 Cantone, the man who's actually leaving, has played him onside. Not a great start. We don't need to see the replay twice. Although that one was the offside one, it was a tight offside, that was the one that was going to show us, so my bad there. Claudio Cozilla, what a name, Cozilla, has conceded a free kick on the edge of the area. It's going to be a Gulandi, the San Marino player, to bury it in the top corner. What a great finish. Looks ecstatic. He should be ecstatic. I believe that could be his first goal for us, and it's an absolutely brilliant free kick. Obviously one of the players who we have to play in the squad due to the league rules, but 1-1. It's a single leg playoff, so this result counts. I didn't actually check if it goes to penalties. I'm assuming it goes to penalties, but I'm not sure if there's extra time. I'd obviously like us not to get to that point. I'd like us to win it in normal time. So we're going to the break at 1 apiece there. I'm a little bit disappointed. Yenar seems demotivated. I'm going to tell the lads to keep going there. They've got the ability to make the difference. Yenar still demotivated by that. Unfortunately, Omnishenko appears apprehensive. The young Ukrainian there, who has actually just been called up for the Ukrainian under-19 squad. Kuzilla gets the ball into the box. They've hit the crossbar. Gulandi gets it away. As far as Yenar, can he do something with the ball? No, he runs it straight out of play. Yes, Onyeshenko called up to the under-19 squad. That's how I found a lot of these foreign youngsters. I just sat there, flicked through the under-19s, under-18 European nations, looking for players that didn't have a club. I brought them in on trial. Ones I liked, I kept hold of. Obviously, Onyeshenko is the only player who is gaining San Marino's nationality, so I'd prefer if he didn't get called up to the Ukrainian squad. I don't think he's good enough. But Baconi there puts us ahead, keeping up his good run of goal-scoring form at the minute. It was Yenar with the assist. Baconi needed that. He was having a poor game, but it's Gurlandi then again down the left-hand side to Omnishenko. Back to Lisi, the halfback, plays it forward to Yenar. Yenar with a first-time pass to Baconi, who slots it past the keeper with his left foot. Excellent from the lads to come from behind there, put us in front in the game. Yenar, his half-time performance wasn't good, seemed demotivated. He's now up to a 7.0 average rating. We are going to look to make some substitutions though. The Comanducci is having a poor game at centre-half. We are going to bring in Angiagia for Comanducci. Poppy also on a yellow card. I'm a little bit nervous about that. I don't really have a replacement for him though. Any other poor performances? Samuel himself is actually having a poor performance. So we're going to bring in Mio and we're going to swap Mio and Omnishenko around and leave it at that for now. Looking good. Part of me wants to go on to defensive to try and maintain our lead. It's been a poor game in front of goal really. Only 2 shots on target from us. They've had 5 on target, obviously a little bit better than we are, but we are the team in front coming into stoppage time now at the end of the game, and it looks like we're going to do it. We're going to progress to the semi-finals. Yenar there and Picconi with good performances, but Gurlandi, the Samarinese player, not very good if I'm honest, but he's picked up the Man of the Match award, which is fantastic. Everyone thought we'd lose apparently. They must have been the favourites for the game, but we finished above them in the league. So Tre Fiore, we've knocked Tre Fiore out, and now we go into the semi-final. Cosmos winning San Marino Champions playoff quarter-final. Excellent game from us. I'm gonna click ahead. Poppy's suspended. Poppy's always suspended. I'm going to click ahead. I'm going to get to the draw for the next round of the playoffs. Mentoring stuff I'll go through off camera. San Marino Champions playoff semi-final draw today. Let's put it on automatic draw. We've got one of our rivals left. We've got La Fiorita, who we have been drawn against away from home again. Folgore and Domagnano in the other playoff. Cosmos draw La Fiorita in the semi-final. Where did they finish in the table? They finished second, so it's first against second here. What's our past performances like against La Fiorita? A draw and a win, so again we're unbeaten. Hopefully that puts us in good stead. But I will be back in the second half of the episode for that semi-final. I'll catch you guys in a bit. Hello and welcome back to the second half of today's episode, going into the playoff semi-final here in San Marino. This is the squad that we're going to go with for today's game. At right back we're going to play Catoni, Poppy obviously suspended, Angiagia, Sartini and Trilenko across the back line. We've also got Lizzie taking up his familiar position at half back, Mio as the box-to-box midfielder, Samuel as the Mazzala, Picconi, Toscano and Jena. Omnishenko misses out this time. He's just been away with the Ukrainian under-19s, lacking that fitness. A couple of players lacking match sharpness though. But this is the team that we're going to go with for today's game. Hopeful to progress to the final. As I said, today's opponent La Fiorita finished second in the league table. We are unbeaten against them though. They are the favourites for the game. Pundits might not believe in us. Hopefully being the underdogs is going to put us in good favour. But here we are, La Fiorita. They've been on a poor run of form. 2 losses and 3 draws in the last 5 games. Whereas ourselves have been on a really good run of form. 4 wins and 1 draw in the last 5 games. But getting into today's game, hopeful to progress to the final. Obviously, as the team who finished top of the league, we deserve it. 350 fans here today for La Fiorita. I believe that is the capacity of their stadium, so it's a sellout. We've started off brightly. It's Lizzie with the long throw, looking to that near post to Jena, who had nods it on to Toscano. Toscano tucks it away, and we're ahead inside the 11th minute. Excellent performance so far, exactly what we needed. Early goal put them on the back foot. We can see again we've got that long throw tactic working. I thought it was going to go straight out of play, but Jena, don't know where the goalkeeper's going, off for a wander, and Toscano's there just to knock it in. So progressing through the first half now, 20 minutes gone, still 1-0. Dominating the early chances, 4 shots with 3 on target. La Fiorita with not a single shot yet. There we go, they've got one now off target. But we're playing very, very well. Quite a quiet first half. Just that 1 chance so far. Coming up to half time, a minute stoppage time at the end of the first half, and we go into the break 1-0 up in a match that we are dominating. I'm going to tell the players that the pundits don't believe in us, but the fans do again. I'm also going to tell them to keep going. They've got the ability to make the difference. Big up the boys as much as we can. And let's get started with the second half. Having a look at some of the stats here. Never mind, we've got another long throw by Lizzie. It's the keeper comes out and grabs this one, Venturini. Much better than what he did for the first goal. Went for a wander. Long ball up by him. Sartini heads it away. It's now Zuli with the ball on the right hand side to Gasparoni, to Conti. Inside to Lobodici. Zuli again tucks it away. Not the start to the second half that we were after their first half performance for La Fiorita. The manager must have had a good shout at them at half time, because they've certainly come out firing. That's their first shot on target in the game. Stimac couldn't keep it out. Must have been, it looks like it was a tight offside. I don't see how that's a tight offside compared to some of the ones I've seen, but it's a good finish, composed finish by Zuli there. Not ideal for us. We are still the better team so far in this game, but 1-1 on the scoreline. Passes completed, so you can see we've got 91%, 320 passes completed. It's more than they've attempted. Anyway, goal kick for them. Venturini sends it long. We've ducked underneath it. It's Pancotti coming forward now. We've done well to force him out wide. Battistini whips the ball in. It's a good save there from Stimac to keep us level on the scores. Highlights still going on though, so it's Angiagia bringing the ball forward. Back to Stimac, back to Angiagia. Lisi, the half-back, dropping in between the 2 defenders there. Sartini up the line towards Mio, out wide to Trilenko, the wing-back. Gives it straight to Zuli. Not a great pass there. I'm fearing now that we're going to go behind in this game. Gasparoni skips past his man, gets the ball in the box. It's at the back post. It's a great defensive block there, and Lisi just hammers the ball away. Time to make some substitutions. Picconi, our star man in the last few games, having a bit of a poor game. We are going to bring on, in his place, we're going to bring on Ura to play that shadow striker role. Everybody else is sort of okay the way they play, and we're going to leave it at just the one change for now. Hopefully we've got another long throw here with Lizzie. The keeper punches this one away. It's out with Samuel now. Referee gets in the way. It's back out wide with Lizzie. Can he whip it in? He can. Toscano at the far post. Off the crossbar, and then the defender slides in, clears it out for the corner. You can see the away support here. Absolutely packed to the rafters. But Jena with the corner headed away. I don't know who this is, but he gives the attacker a 5-yard head start there. But now La Fiorita are progressing up the right hand side with Gasparoni. Lissi commits the foul, escapes with a card there. Coming into the last 15 minutes of the game, and it's still 1 each. It's been a fairly even game. If you look at it, we've dominated the possession, we've had the better XG, but it's been a quiet game, to be fair, in terms of highlights. We're now coming up to the end of the injury time, and let's see what happens. It looks like it's extra time. I'm very happy. I think we've been unlucky, to be fair. Let's start the extra time. We're going to look to make some substitutions. We've obviously kept a few, which is good. There's a couple of tired legs out there, but Samuel scores an own goal. Oh, it doesn't count. Good, doesn't count. The assistants raised his flag. The pass back to the throw-in taker there. The throw-in taker was offside. That's good news for Samuel, because that was embarrassing. Can we win this in extra time? Because penalties wise, what I've seen during the season, we've had quite a few saved. We haven't been the best at penalties, but on the other hand, Stimek has also saved a few. I'm going to make the substitutions at half time. Lissi with the long ball forward. Jena flicks it on. How's that not gone in? How's that not gone in? I don't know who it was at the back post, but he has to score that. We're going to start the second half, but we're going to look to make our changes. We're just going to pause the game in the background there. Lissi we're going to leave on. He's tired, but he's one of our main penalty takers. So is Samuel, another one of our main penalty takers. I'm going to look to bring Salazzo in for Muir. Salazzo obviously started the season as box-to-box midfielder for us. Stella is another penalty taker. Do I consider putting Stella on the pitch? I think I might. I'm going to bring Stella on for Toscano, who's actually looking a little bit anxious. Stella is looking apprehensive, but let's go with that. We've got a couple of our penalty takers from throughout the season on the pitch now. But anyway, we've got a highlight now. It's Samuel in the middle of the park to Lissi, the halfback. Sartini, the ball-playing defender who can't pass. Salazzo, the box-to-box midfielder, new man on the pitch. Great ball forward to Trilenko. What can Trilenko do? Back to Stella. Trilenko again. Can he get the ball in the box? He can. It's a great cross. The keeper saved. What's the keeper done there? Jena heads the ball into the empty net after the keeper dropped it. Absolutely fantastic for Cosmos. It looks like we will be progressing to the final. I am going to change the mentality to defensive. The goalkeeper there, Venturini, it's his second mistake of the game that gives us a goal. Jena there just to nod into the empty net. 5 minutes left to hold on. Another highlight. The keeper clears it long. It's flicked on. It's straight through to Stimak. Stimak just fall over on the ball. Just take your time. Take your time. He rolls it out short to Sartini. Just don't give the ball away, lads. Sartini goes long. He gives it straight back to their goalkeeper. Still a minute and a half left of the game. Venturini with the long ball over the top again. It's cleared everybody. Stimak comes out and he's missed the ball. It's 2-2. It's 2-2. That's his first ever goal, and he's scored it against us in the playoff semi-final. Long ball over the top by the goalkeeper. I don't know what our defence, where it was, but Zanotti there, Stimac comes out to try and meet him. Unfortunately, it looks like, providing we can hold on, it will be going to penalties. Oh, we've got another highlight, please, Football Manager, no. Angeli Agia picks the ball up at Salazzo. We're into the stoppage time at the end of extra time here. Salazzo to Stella, down the line to Trilenko. Trilenko cuts back, Stella, Salazzo, Trilenko again. Can he take it past his man? He can. Whips it into the box. It's Jena. Jena with the goal. Jena with his second goal in extra time. I can't believe what I've just witnessed. 10 seconds left of the game, but Trilenko again the provider for Jena. Trilenko beats his man. Jena breaks free from his man, the goalkeeper nowhere to be seen, and it looks like we're going into the final. Please, yes, great win against the team who finished second in the league. Jena there with a 9.3 man of the match performance, 2 goals in extra time. Trilenko again as well with the 2 assists. Trilenko, of course, who is leaving us in the summer. Congratulations for reaching the final, boys. We've done it. We've done it. We've made it to the final. That's absolutely brilliant. I want to see who we've got in the final. Jena ends his goal drought. Jena's cream of the crop. I'm just going to praise him. I'm going to praise him because 2 goals and an assist. Absolutely fantastic. I want to skip ahead to see who we've got in the final. It's a local rival against a Folgore. Of course, we've live comped against Folgore before. We beat them 2-0. But that's going to be an episode all on its own. That's going to be next episode. So thank you very much for tuning in to this episode. Leave a like on the video, please, if you've enjoyed what you've seen. As always, please leave some comments. Let me know how I'm doing, any tips, any feedback. But thank you very much for watching. I've been KGM Gaming, and I'll see you all next time.